Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're at USA in the Pro to Lite Trucks. Week 13 has some fun races like this, and I love doing random things like this. We did run the fast lap in practice. The only thing I've done to the baseline setup was I changed the underdrive ratio to 163 and the fuel to down to 7 for the race. And because we're only at 20 lap race, they start you at like 12 gallons, which will give you a ton of fuel. But you kind of have a little bit more control over the car with less fuel, so I put enough in it to do the race. And I tried max now on the RPMs going down the straightaway. So the 163 is what I changed to. The final gear ratio, like the one under it, is already at like the highest one. And if I move that down, I'm not going to hit, like, I'm going to be hitting too many RPMs. And it says like my oil temp gets too hot. That 163 seems to work pretty well for me. Try to send it in here, let off a little bit, try to get the car somewhat straight through the corner, and I try to exit really low, because these long straightaways, you really want to exit low. Fastest I've ran here is a 280 so far, but I've seen some people in like the mid twos as well. So we'll see what kind of time people got. Hopefully I can get around what the #1 car is. These are unofficial as well for this week. They were rotating every day between different tracks. Rate of 4, okay. Second lap needs to be a little bit better. I think my 1 and 2 wasn't a great corner. But hopefully we can get a little quicker here on the second lap. Try to be real tight to this inside wall. Try to get the straight run off. Still a little sideways there, but I was really low coming off, so maybe it'll be a little bit better of a lap. We'll see. Second lap, 361. Dang, just missed it. Just missed that. That's unfortunate. But this race is going to be mainly just about who can be more consistent over the whole race, because 361, 345, they're very fast. The 4 is pretty quick as well. Most people have ready to race if they have it qualified. The 3 and the 5's not here. Okay, so we'll end up waiting anyways because the 5's not here. Actually, due to inactivity, we'll be going in a minute and a half. So I'll pick it up and get ready to go green. Well, it looks like we'll be staying in second for the start of the race, and we'll see if we can get the lead. Well, we had to wait the whole time anyways, because like halfway through that inactivity, the 3 car ran his laps. So we had to wait the whole time regardless. We did stay in second though, which is nice. Should be interesting starting out here. Hopefully I can get behind the #1 car quickly. And the 4 car maybe doesn't have a good start. We'll see. I have no clue what kind of gear ratios they have, because they could have like a quicker start time, like getting up to speed. But I tried making the car for like more just a long run for the whole race, because I'm pretty sure these are gonna have no cautions. I would assume so. They're unofficial, so I wouldn't see why they would have cautions. You do have a fast repair as well, so most likely you don't have a caution.
Lining up behind the pace car.
Don't know if I want to start in first, second gear. Probably second gear. Third gear wouldn't be awful either. It just seems a little slow. So second gear I'll probably start in. Just have to shift once because these cars only have 3 gears.
You guys play with the setups on these or just run the baseline?
I just messed with the gear ratio, that was it.
You would not tell me what you ran gear-wise, would you?
I think the only thing I changed was the top gear ratio to 163, and that's about it.
I got you. Thank you.
I don't know what everybody else is running. I don't care if I don't mind helping people at all. I really don't. The only other thing I changed was fuel, but that doesn't really matter too much. That's all preference on how you want to handle the car.
Does the regular season start back tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night, I believe.
True story, bro.
Alright, one more to green.
Thank you.
Wait. Oh, this says I don't have enough fuel, but I know I do when we start going. Because I did like 20 laps, I'm pretty sure, on this amount of fuel just fine. I think I have like 25 laps of fuel or so. But I think it's because we're in like a lower gear ratio under the pacing. That's why it's doing that. Try to get a good jump here. Actually had a really good jump with the leader. That was probably like the best start I've ever had to a race, being in the outside lane. But it's going to be a struggle with not getting to the bottom because he was under us. Hopefully we can get a good enough run off this corner. It's still a little too sideways. Third place is going to be on our inside. These are just so much fun to run on an oval. They really are. I wish that they would kind of make it a regular series, just cause like they are so fun. I think the last week 13 we ran them at like Lima Land or something like that, because they are changing daily. And they went between Lima Land, Lanier, and USA, and just the time I ended up running them this time was USA, which I like USA a lot more anyways. I like this track a ton. Should have enough here. Yeah, you can see the estimated laps going up now. Especially because like I'm letting off going in the corners too. That helps a little bit, and then you're not running too many RPMs coming off the corner. Don't really start hitting the max until about halfway, 3/4. Now passing is going to be interesting. One car got in the grass a little bit there. That kicked his back end out a little bit, slowed him up a little bit. We are pulling away from 4th on back. So it's a 3-car race at the front. It's all going to be on how consistent people can be. It's only 20 laps, pretty short race. 4-car had a really good line there. He was right along that inside wall. Didn't hit it though. He went super low into that one. I go that low sometimes, but not a lot. They got together a little bit, slowed up to 4 some. The one with a little slow coming off the corner, it seemed like. I tried to go in a little higher. Not this high though, that was kind of a bad line. I tried to go in a little higher than right on the bottom to try to get the car pointed off the corner and get a good exit. Because you need straightaway speed for these long straightaways. Like that's what I try to do every corner right there. That was a very good 1 and 2. The thing is, passing's gonna be tough. You got to get a really good run off a corner and get on the inside of somebody. Or they're gonna have to mess up, slide up the track. And then you get under them still.
Yeah, that's not bad, bro.
Almost got into the back of the 4 there. That was close. But us 3 are right on top of each other. I'm only 0.5 away from the 1 car, so we're all right on top of each other. This is fun. I'm hoping somebody messes up here, hits that inside wall, or just stays in the gas too much. The 1 car kind of did there. He stayed in the gas a little too long. 4 cars probably gonna get a good run on him. Not quite enough to get to his inside. I was still a little too sideways coming off the corner, trying to watch them. But yeah, if you just gas it through the whole corner, you definitely can still be pretty quick. They got together a little bit there. You can definitely still be quick, but I just don't like to slide as much off the corner. I like to let off and try to get a good run going in. Or coming off, I mean. Like, I don't try to have all my momentum going in the corner and then you wreck somebody. That's an easy way to wreck people. Just going too hard into these corners. 4 cars getting to the ones inside now. They touch. I'm getting to the inside of the 1 now. 4 cars in the lead currently. The 1 car got like, not pushed up, but scared up so much because the 4 car never hit him, I don't believe. They might have slightly touched, but he didn't push him up the track. The 4 car went super hard into that corner, and the 1 car just corrected to not get hit by him. Got bumped in the rear just a little bit going in that corner, I felt like. Because my rotation going into the corner kind of stopped right when I started to turn in. Let's see if we can chase down this 4 car. Ooh, that's not good. I bumped the freaking wall going in. 1 car has got his nose in there. I'm trying not to come down on him. Get a good enough run and clear him. Almost slapped the wall coming off the floor too. My back end clipping that wall, that opening going into 3. Yeah, 1 car was trying to get to my inside. I was right along the bottom. I wasn't trying to block him. I was just running my line. And he was just trying to get to my inside as hard as he could without hitting me. Ooh, wall. Oh, I almost flipped the wall. I was super close. I thought I was going to get my front left on it. You can clip the inside wall here at 3 and not kill you too much. I hit the wall again going into 1. That's like killing my entrance of these corners. But I kind of made up for it there with how I took the corner. Got a good exit. I need to stop getting so close to the wall going into these corners because my back end's like clipping it and it's screwing up my angle going in. But you can kind of clip the wall in 3 and it won't affect you too much. You'll definitely slow up a little bit, but it's not like as bad as a lot of other cars. Because a lot of other cars that you would hit that inside wall with, they would just push you to the outside. Or really like mess you up, like try to spin you out. One car is really coming back hard. He's very fast. All 3 of us are really fast, so this is fun. At least it's a good race up front, and not just like one guy pulling off. One car is way on the inside again. I'm not trying to block him. Jesus Christ. He's trying to get to my inside, but I'm like right along the wall too. And when my car straightens up, that happens. I'm not trying to like block or anything. He's just getting his nose a lot lower than me. And I'm just running my inside line. The only way you can really pass here is getting on in someone's inside going into the corner, and they're not running on the bottom. Like you have to get a good exit on them, or go super hard like the Ford did into the corner, because he was like fully on his inside on the entrance of the corner. But that bump and stuff coming off 4 last lap lost us a lot of ground to the 4 car. See if we can gain it back. We only got 6 laps left. Yeah, I got plenty of fuel. We're fine. I was kind of worried there on the pacing lap, but then like we were at a lower gear and stuff. Yeah, the 1 car might go harder into these corners, it seems like. He seems like he stays on the gas more. And I let off a lot going in, trying to get the car settled in, not like too thrown in too hard. I don't really hit the brakes unless like I really mess up my corner to try to set the car. Yeah, I kind of wish these would be an official race. Yeah, that time I went a little too hard into the corner. 1 car's trying to run like that outside line where the grip is, but these cars don't really get too affected by it, I feel like. They're not like super affected by like the slick or the grip as much. They are a little bit, but not like a late model or a street stock are. These things are meant for like dual terrain. Where? Oh, the 4 car ran out of gas. Did you run out of gas?
Yep.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. It looked like it. I screwed up my corner trying to talk. That was unfortunate. I wonder how much fuel he put in it. Maybe 6 gallons or 5?
Got bad.
Yeah, he's on my inside now. I'm going to try to get a better exit. Yeah, he's going to stay on my inside though. That was a really good corner by the 1 car. Really, really good corner by the 1. He's going to slide up a little bit. I'm trying to stay off his right rear. He had a really good corner though. And I'm going to slap the wall off. God damn it. That's why I don't like sliding up off the corner, because it just really slides. Me trying to ask the 4 if he ran out of gas screwed me too. I really wasn't sure. It looked like he ran out of gas. I really wanted to ask, but it really screwed up my entrance to the next corner. That was bad. The 1 car's been really fast too, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back by him unless he runs out of gas too. Or if he really screws up in a corner. But that really sucks for the 4 car. We were having a great race up here. It was a good 3-way battle, and he probably was going to win it. Try to run right on the inside still, get my tires right in the grip down there. Try not to slide through the slick, which doesn't affect these cars too much, but it will a little. It seems like once you get into like that grip on the outside, it really wants to slide as well. Like it's just the marbles of it just kind of slide you all the way up. So you just go a little harder this lap, see if I can scare him in the last corner or something. I kind of just sent it more that corner, it really stuck. But this race was a lot of fun. Definitely messed up that corner. Good race, good win. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. But I was kind of confused. I'm like, maybe the 4 car thought the race was done or something. But yeah, it makes sense they ran out of gas. I only had 0.8 gallons left, starting with 7. So definitely got to be a little careful if you're going to run like the outside or something. Because I just run the inside the whole time. If you're going to run the outside, run like 8 gallons maybe. But But you have enough fuel running
That's
7.
fun there, Jason. Good race.
Gotta go back, see some of the incidents on what happened through the race. But that was a lot of fun. How many incidents were there through the race? There was none. So really, nobody was really hitting each other. But so that's a solid race. Why are these races like cleaner
race,
than?
yeah.
This race was cleaner than like most races are at official. 9 car and 6 got together. 6 was trying to come down the track. 9 was getting to his inside. Then he just gets hit by 317 also, which is unfortunate. 6 car just getting bounced around everywhere. What's gonna happen? He's gonna slap the wall here? Like, why did it show us this again? Going in. He's gonna hit the 87? Maybe they slightly touched? I don't know. The 3 wide coming off the corner. Jesus Christ. 87 came down, trying to miss the 317. They get together. 7 car just sliding, and that happens a lot in these cars on an oval. They really slide a ton. Especially when you go really high like that. This is what I was talking about. You just get in the marbles up there, which is not really marbles. It's just like loose dirt because it's getting kicked up there for the grip. But if you get too high up there, these cars just keep sliding all the way up to the wall. Very hard to stop it. Oh, 6 car just... How is that? He definitely got some incidents. Oh, okay. They just now came in. Okay, well, because the race wasn't over yet, I guess. So the 1 car got 2. The 4 car got 2, so they must have hit at some point. 6 car got 4, 9 car got 2, and the 317 got 2. Okay. We'll probably see what happens between the 4 and 1. I didn't think they hit too hard. 05's just scraping the wall. 7 behind him was scraping the wall as well. 317 goes straight into the corner, just slides up, hits the wall. It's hard to get off the wall in these cars, too. Really hard to get off the wall when you hit it going on the entrance of the corner, because they really stick to them. Because of how flat the sides are with the wheels. They really just stay on the wall. It's awful. 9 car and sliding up into the wall. I think the 1 slid up into the wall behind me here. Yeah, I started getting a little bit of room on him there, but I screwed up asking the 4 if he ran out of gas. If I wouldn't have asked him that and I would have paid more attention, wow, good avoidance by the 5. 7 car slid up. 7 car slid up again. They were trying to run tight, and the 7 car just slid up a little bit, but they stay pretty close. I tapped him a little bit there, and I think this is where I slid up off of 4 because the back end just kept sliding. And that's what ultimately got us off of him for the race. But that's the end of the race. Yeah, this guy's just doing burnouts and stuff. But we had a great race up here. Like, that was a lot of fun. Go back to the very beginning. We were all running super tight to each other off the start. Like, I was still on his outside. I couldn't come down. Luckily, the 5 didn't run into me. 4 car ran pretty close to me there. Like, we ran really close, which was fun. But I knew he was going to get by me here in 3 and 4 off the start. I want to see who ran the fastest lap as well. I would assume the 4 car did, actually. That's my assumption, is the 4 car ran the fastest lap this race. He got by me there. Got a good run off the corner, so I was able to get into 3rd. Trying to come back on the 4. Didn't have enough of a run to get to his inside. I smacked the wall there, too. Yeah, some of the incidents, like contacts going into the wall and stuff, didn't really affect us. Like, it didn't show up at all, either. But where did he, like, start catching the 1 really hard? Right here. He was like right on him. Goes super deep to the inside. Almost hits the inside wall, but he gets to his inside before the corner. That might be where they got a 2x each. I don't know. But that didn't look like too much hitting between each other. And then I was on the 1's inside, just taking advantage of what the 4 did. 1 car slides really high up. You just get in those marbles and they just keep sliding. But he had a really good run off of 4 here. I never was able to catch the 4 car, though, and try to get to his inside. But the 1 car was, like, right on my bumper so many times. Yeah, I did get kind of bumped there. But that's what I felt when I was going into that corner. But we were all running super tight, which was super fun. A lot of fun. I wish these were kind of an official race. Make them fixed setups, but make the gear ratios good for the tracks. That'd be great. Or just leave it open to, or just leave it to where you can only change the gear ratios or something. The 1 car is to my inside there. I had a good enough run. I love the mud flaps off the back of these cars. Like, these things are hilarious. Like, they just look good, and they're just so funny on how they fly in the wind. Yeah, this is where the 1 was, like, trying to get to my inside, but I'm running right on the bottom. Like, I just took my normal line, and he was trying to get his nose down there. I can't do anything about that. But he was very fast. No doubt about it. Good win by him when I screwed up, because I really screwed it up once the 4 car ran out of gas here in a couple laps. I'm guessing he only ran 6 gallons of fuel, maybe? That's my guess, because he started getting out to a pretty big lead here. Where did he run out of gas? It might have been right there, yeah. Lap 16. He might have only ran 6 gallons or something. But I look how much of a gap I had. And then I just screwed up this corner completely. Like, my back end did not turn out, and I just slid up the track, and the one car completely caught me there. But that was a lot of fun. I'll take second place. It's unofficial, so there's no results to go look at. Let's see who actually had the fastest lap. He had a 190. That's flying. Holy crap. Maybe he did that fastest lap. I had a 255, which I think is my fastest I've ever ran in these today. And he ran a 233, I believe that says. So the one car did run the fastest lap. He was up by him. Actually, no. When did he run this? He ran this when he was behind us. Oh, interesting. He got really motivated when we both passed him, and we were starting to get away a little bit, and he got motivated and just took off. Because you could see his times were like so inconsistent, like a 4, 6, around it, 5, 6, 5. Like they were so much slower. But that lap, he absolutely killed it. Like he was so motivated to try to get back to us. So that was a lot of fun. Like I said, I wish these kind of would be an official race just during the regular season, because they would be a lot of fun to run, I think, on smaller tracks like USA or Volusia, Lanier, Limaland, stuff like that. I think they would be a lot of fun to run. Not like Knoxville or Eldora and Charlotte. I don't think it'd be good on those. I think it'd be better on the smaller tracks, and probably even Cedar Lake. Even though I don't like running that track, I think it'd be a good track for it. But these cars are a lot of fun, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Let me know if you guys ran this past week, because they were a lot of fun. And I kind of wish they had the Skip Barber cars on the dirt again, like they did last week 13, because that was a lot of fun too. But this is like the only weird race they have besides the figure 8 race. But I didn't have time to run that this week, unfortunately. But a lot of people don't like watching it anyways. So, but it's fun to me. I like running them. But starting next week is the new season, so I'm going to try to run some street stocks, because it seems like a lot of people love watching the street stocks, and it's a C-class race / a rookie race, like depending on where you are in your license. So it seems like a lot of people like running, like watching the street stocks, and I can help a lot of people out in them, so I'm probably going to run them more often now again, because I took like a season or 2 off from them, and when I ran them this week 13, a ton of people loved it, so I think I'm going to run those again. Probably stick with some of the late model stuff and sprint car stuff as well, and dabble here and there in the modifieds again, like trying to get better at those. And then on the oval side, get back into some ARCA late model stuff, and probably when the next season for NASCAR starts, probably get back into the next gen car. I don't know if I'm going to run any NIS or not. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing any of that, because I used to run NIS a while back. And it was a lot of fun. And with these new gen cars, I think that it's going to be a lot more fun too, because they're a lot tougher to drive than the last A-Fix car was. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.